Hi everybody, this is Rikki-Lee from Pregnant Memories. I was just editing the photo of this beautiful baby with his dad, and he obviously has some tattoos, and I was thinking I really wish I could make them pop, but I don't want to spend hours dodging and burning. So I came up with this technique that I thought I'd share with everybody. What I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate the layer that he's on, which in this case is the background. So I'm bringing the background down to the new layer, and that's created a background copy. Now what I'm going to do is I want to turn this background color black and white. So I'm going to Image, Adjustments, and Black and White. Now here I want to bring the skin so that it's nearly gone. So I'm bringing the skin up to the red, sorry. I'm watching my photo, so I'm watching the skin disappear. So down here you can see how it's darkened. Now I'm bringing the skin so that in the tattoo you can see the skin clearly in between. And I want it to turn white. We're going to do the same with the yellows. See, if we drag them down, the skin is made up of red and yellow. So what I'm actually doing is creating some contrast and removing the skin in between the black ink. We can play around depending on the tattoo. We can create a bit of darkness throughout the tattoo if it was colour, but in this case it's not. It's just the black grey tone that I want to darken. So I'm happy with this. You can even, if I bring this way too far down, I'm losing detail of the tattoo, so I don't really want to bring it all the way. I still see, for example, up here, let's watch that shoulder. See, there is ink there that we want to maintain. There's just a fine line between the skin, losing the skin, and losing the ink. So I'm just watching up here very carefully. Alright, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to click OK. Now what do we do? Alright, so I've got this layer. I'm going to bring it down to change the blending modes. And one of the things that we can do, so I'm going from normal, dissolve, darken, multiply. You can keep checking with all the other ones, but I've worked out that multiply is definitely the best. It darkens the darks. Soft light doesn't do it well enough. These are too much. So like I said, multiply is the way to go. Now it's made all the dark areas of the photo darker, which is what we wanted, but I'm going to mask it off the areas that I didn't really want, such as his face and the shadows. So to do that, I'm going to create a mask with this box here, add layer mask. So now I've got this white box here. I am going to get a brush and I'm going to make it black for the foreground. So I'm going to brush it off. Black is removing it. I might just reduce this down to 50-ish%. And I'm going to make my brush bigger. And I'm just brushing that off his hair and off the baby. Now this tattoo on his neck is quite dark. We don't probably want it that dark, so I'm just going to remove it by 50%. And this one just here on his chest, just reducing that a little bit too. And there we have before and after. I will show you before, after. I can continue to remove it off his hair if I'm not really happy with the before and after effects. So let's have a look now. Before and after. You can reduce the opacity as well here in case you sort of don't want it that dark, or if you want it something really, really dark, you can actually duplicate that layer and make it really dark. Obviously that doesn't work. That looks lovely down here, but it's way too much for up here. And I'm pretty happy with that. So there you go. There is another way to create a little bit more pop with tattoos. Hope you've enjoyed.